doesn't feel like that long ago. Smoking cigars on a rooftop, watching the neighbors fireworks go. Months slow, months quick. I miss my friends, I miss you. Lived in the same city, fell in love but never told anybody. Nights spent on the beach, talking about nothing but these things we were gonna do someday. Just really, I miss those days. Phone call every month, so now I'll ask about how you're doing and where this time's going. You're married with a baby on the way. That's crazy, right? In the best possible way. Months move slow, months move quick. Do you remember when we lived in the same city? Fell in love but never told anybody. Nights spent on the beach, talking about nothing but these things we were gonna do someday, someday. In the street I grew born, sing the words we never say. My God, it's been so long, but it still feels like yesterday when we lived in the same city, fell in love but never told anybody. Spent the nights on the beach, talking about nothing but these things we were gonna do someday, some days. But just really, I miss those days.
I'm getting tired of walking away. My only destination is hope, and I'm missing home. And I love the adventures that I have. I just like to have a place to come back, a warm house of friends to tell them my story. Is I would really like someone to call me back next time I pack my bags. Do you know how it feels to travel non-stop, to live in a train with nowhere to go? And everybody knows me around the globe, but when I'm down I've got nowhere to go. The sun and the moon are my only friends, so I really need a home. A plane goes in an hour and I have to go, but I'll leave you this short letter just to let you know